When we talk about communications and media, we're talking about a wide variety of fields because communications really relates to anybody, anywhere. And we tackle everything from interpersonal communication, group communication, how to make presentations, to studying mass communications and media. And our students are really interested in going out and being media producers. And one of the first things you have to do is to understand the media before you can adequately and efficiently communicate messages yourself through your job, whatever you choose to do. When you're here your very first semester, you can become involved in the Ouachita Signal, the Ouachitonian Yearbook, the Online Signal, the Photo Lab, visual media production, sports media production. There's a lot of different areas to get involved with. These students publish our printed publications, and they also have a chance for continuing education by attending such events like the Arkansas College Media Convention and the College Media Association Convention in New York City. You don't have to wait in line till your junior or senior year to do hands-on learning. You'll get that experience your very first semester, even if you have no previous experience. We have graduates who are working with television stations, either as an anchor, as a producer, as a videographer. We have students in advertising and public relations firms where they're creating strategic plans for organizations and businesses. Our students learn in the classroom and outside of the classroom through their practical experience, but we also enjoy fellowshipping and becoming close as a family. Faculty often have students over to their house for Christmas parties or spring parties or to celebrate graduations. Our students form friendships that will last a lifetime. Over the past 3 decades, some of the most important people in my life and the life of my husband, since we keep together, are students and faculty and staff that we've come in contact with at Ouachita. We're excited about what we have to offer in the communications department at Ouachita, and we want you here to share that with us.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Rabrod Field on the campus of Ouachita Baptist University. We got OP Tiger baseball for you here this morning. They're taking on the Northwestern Oklahoma State Rangers. This is the third game of this weekend series. The Tigers did drop the first 2 games of this series yesterday afternoon in a doubleheader. They lost the first one 7-3, and the second one in a 7-inning game fell to the Rangers 11-6. Tigers looking to get back on track here. They're currently on a 6-game conference losing streak. So a big one here today, coming into this one at 5-14, 3-11 in conference play. Want to salvage a game here of this 3-game weekend series against the Rangers here at Rad Rogers Field. We have your starting lineup for you. We're going to give it to you first for the Northwestern Oklahoma State Rangers. Batting first in right field, Dylan Norson. Batting second, the shortstop, Hugo Hamakawa. Batting third in left field, Daskel Johnson. Cleaning up today, the third baseman, Marquez Page. Batting fifth, the designated hitter this morning, Blake Kaufman. Batting sixth, the center fielder, Preston Lonadier. Batting seventh, the first baseman, Parker Bass, catching behind the plate. And batting eighth, Jake White. And at second base, Batting ninth, Brett Erickson. Starting pitcher today for the Tigers will be Garrett Hermes, coming into this one with a 1-1 record, a 4.73 ERA. He's pitched 13 1/3 innings, 4 starts this season for the Tigers. Game was set to start at 12 noon today, but due to the threat of inclement weather this afternoon, got moved up to 10 a.m. So we're here bright and early this morning for some Tiger baseball. Once again, looking to salvage a game of this 3-game series this weekend. Once again, leading off for the Rangers, it'll be Dylan Norson, the right fielder this morning. First pitch of the game on the way to Norson. It's a strike called, and we're underway here from Rab Rogers Field. Pitch to Norson. Popped up behind the plate. Catcher Hayden Childers, they may have it. Does he have room? He does, and a good play there behind the plate in foul territory. Making the play for the first out of this one. Not an easy play for the catcher behind the plate. Saw Childers throw his mask out of the way, so he did trip over that, and it didn't get in the way. Play up against the screen. Good play from him. So Yugo Hamakawa now stepping in for the Rangers. Handed shortstop today. That one's a bit outside for ball 1. One 0 pitch there for strike 1. The 1-1. A great pitch there for Hermes on the outside corner. Northwestern comes into this one today at 9-8 overall, 8-6 in conference play. Big day for the Tigers, and look to stay away from the sweep this afternoon. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one just fouled off back to the screen by Hamakawa. He's looking to put him away here. 2 pitch on the way. That one's high. Count up 2-2. The 1 and the 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. High fastball got him swinging. Good pitch there from Hermes. The 2-2 count got Hamakawa with the high fastball. First strikeout, second out of this inning. Pascal Johnson now in for the Rangers. Left fielder today. First pitch is on the way to him. Breaking balls, floats in there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch, that's a fastball. Good job by Hermes getting ahead in the count here early. On Norson, Hamakawa now ahead 0-2 on Johnson. Here's the 0-2 pitch on the way. Breaking ball, that one's laced into right field. Back goes Mitchum, and he makes an outstanding over-the-shoulder play running to his right. And that ends the inning for Hermes. Good job by him. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 strikeout in the inning for Hermes. We'll head to the bottom of the first as the Tigers will come to bat. Looking to get on the board here early. We'll give you the starting lineup for the Tigers. Playing second base and leading off, number 22, Cade Burris. Batting second, third base, Tyler Reebok. Batting third, the shortstop, C.W. Schrader. Cleaning up, the first baseman, Cole Kelly. In right field, you just saw an outstanding play from him in batting fifth, Pierce Mitchell. In center field, Lewis Steen batting sixth, the DH today. And batting seventh, Jack Cheney. Catching behind the plate. And batting eighth, Hayden Childers. And batting ninth, the left fielder, Jared Free. On the mound for the Rangers, it will be Dylan Van Osbury. He comes in today with a 6.35 ERA, 3 appearances, only 5 2/3 innings pitched for Van Osbury. Big strikeout, 2 walks. Opponent's batting average for Van Osbury is .296, so a high opponent's batting average. We'll see if the Tigers can get the bats rolling today against Van Osbury. It's always good to jump on the opposing pitcher right off the bat. Burris will lead off once again for the Tigers, batting .313 on the season. Started all 19 games for the Tigers this year. Van Osbury, first pitch on the way is popped up, shallow center. Who wants it? It'll be a Landier there. He's under it. He makes the play. That's Landier, excuse me, makes the play in shallow center field for out number 1. Tyler Reebok stepping in for Washita. 271 with 2 home runs here for the Tigers. Pitch on the way to him's outside for ball 1. Going for the stretch, not going for the windup. See that a lot from starting pitchers. The 0-1's on the way. Outside corner for strike 1. One pitch to Reebok. That one is driven down the right field line. Will it stay fair? It does. A home run for Reebok. Just sneaks inside the right field foul pole. And the Tigers are off and running here early in the bottom of the first. They have a 1-0 lead on the long home run from Reebok. What a shot there from the Tiger third baseman. It was just a matter of if it would stay fair, and it did, giving the Tigers a 1-0 lead. Second batter of the game for Washita. Now C.W. Schrader. Up now for the Tigers. First pitch to Van Osbury on the way is on the inside corner for strike 1. Schrader batting .242 on the year. No ones on the way. That's a breaking ball, fouled back to the screen. To the count, Schrader, he's in the hole. Osbury looking to put him away. The pitch, a break ball, line into right field, down the line. It'll be played by the right fielder Norson, and Schrader will stop it first. Good piece of hitting right there from Schrader, taking the ball to right field on the 0-2 count. The second hit of the inning for Washita. Tigers not wanting to settle for 1 run, wanting to put a crooked number up here in the bottom of the first. Is Cole Kelly, the first baseman today. Stepped in for the Tigers. Pitch to Kelly. That's on the inside corner for strike 1. Kelly hitting .269 on the year. 2 home runs, 16 RBIs. 0-1 from Van Osbury. That one is fine and out of play. Reset. Take runner back at first. He's in safe. Getting started with a fly out by Burris. Home run from Reebok and a single. Right field by Schrader. 1-0 lead. 0-2 the count on Kelly. Pitch outside. Ball 1. To the count, Kelly. Pitch. There goes the runner at first. It is driven into center field. Center fielder Monadier is under it. Back goes Schrader to first as the catch is made. Schrader's back safely. Kelly flies out to Monadier. Second out of the inning. Here Smitham now in for Washita, the right fielder this morning. Batting .250 with 2 homers, 10 RBIs on the year. Check on Schrader at first, back. His first pitch on the way. Mitchum is high and tight. No break ball. It tried to check his swing, but the home plate umpire says he did go around, so 1-1 the count. Van Osprey to Mitchum. The plate out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Mitchum. Van Osprey looking to get out of this inning. Allowing any more for the Tigers. Check on Schrader. Van Osprey really concerned with him. Tigers did try a hit and run. Kelly at the plate. Pitch to Mitchum. And out of play. So Mitchum looking to hang tough right here. To the count. Pitch for Van Osprey. There goes Schrader. The pitch is low, and Schrader's in there safely. Stolen base for Schrader. 2 out, stolen base. Now a well-placed base hit into the outfield from Mitchum. Schrader for the second run of the inning for the Tigers. The 2-2 pitch to Mitchum. Not backing out of play yet again. Good battle here between Van Osprey and Mitchum. Osprey. Pitch on the way. Break the ball outside. So Mitchum's worked the count full. 3-2. 2 out here in the bottom of the first. Tigers have Schrader at second. Already up 1-0. Pitch for Van Osprey inside, ball 4. So a great at-bat from Mitchum as he works a walk. Down in the count 0-2. fought his way back, gets on base for the Tigers to extend this inning. Lewis Steen look to keep this inning going for Ouachita. Steen batting 185 on the year. Pitch from Van Osbury. On back out of play. Van Osbury. 0-1 pitch. Steen low. Count at 1-1. One pitch to Steen. Curveball that just catches the outside, inside. 2 now the count. One-two pitch. Low. Did Steen offer at it? The umpire says no. A good job by Steen to hold up. Low and away break ball. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Deuces wild here for the Tigers. The bottom of the first. 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball up the middle. Base hit for Steen. Schrader looking to score. He rounds third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's way over the cutoff man. And Schrader scores off the RBI single from Steen. Tigers with a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. Have a conference at the mound now. Van Osbury. In this inning, started with a fly out center by Burris, then the home run that just squeaked inside the right field foul pole by Tyler Reebok, a single for Schrader. Fly out by Kelly Mitchum, a great at-bat to extend the inning. Drew the walk after being behind 0-2 in the count. Steen stepped up and faces one into center field for an RBI single to give the Tigers a 2-0 lead. So now the DH Jackson Chaney in for the Tigers. Put more on the board. Ouachita here in the bottom of the first. Side for ball 1. Pickoff attempt at second base, and it goes all the way into center field. They're going to try to get him at second, and he is out. He is out. That is Steen. As they tried to pick off Mitchum at second, the throw went into center field. Mitchum was easily safe at third. Then Steen trying to advance to second base and was out by about 5 feet at second base. So the inning ends for the Tigers, but not before 2 runs score off the home run from Reebok and the RBI single from Steen. 2 runs on 3 hits for the Ouachita Tigers. No errors. Couple left on base. Army's looking to here another 1-2-3 inning for the Tigers. Had good work in the top of the first. Getting a pop-up, a strikeout, then a hard hit line out by Johnson to end the inning. It'll be Marquez Page, Blake Hoffman, and Preston Lonadier up for the Rangers top of the second inning. If anyone gets on, it'll be Parker Bates. And this game did get moved up to 10 a.m. due to the threat of severe weather this afternoon. A little bit of a different start time here from Aaron Rodgers Field, but glad to be playing baseball this morning. So Page stepped in for the Rangers, the third baseman this morning. First pitch on the way from Hermes, breaking ball down and away for ball one. Patient right there, rubber, and here's the one from Hermes, the 1-0 pitch on the way. Breaking ball, that's in the hole and through. Base hit for Page. Grounds one into left field. Get off the inning for the Rangers. First base runner allowed for Hermes. DH this morning, Blake Hoffman stepped for the Rangers. Play is outside strike one. Page is lead over at first. The 0-1 from Hermes. It popped up on the infield. Who wants it? It'll be Schrader there. He has it. It was a very high pop fly on the infield. Schrader handled it with ease. First out of the second inning. Preston Lonadier now in for Northwestern. Set breaking ball down the left field line. That's going to be trouble. It is foul. Thankfully, it's foul. If it had been fair, it would have been trouble. Likely second and third, and a rally going for the Rangers. Just dropped foul. Break for the Tigers. Page at first, 0-1 count on Lonadier with one out. Here's the pitch, breaking ball. A little bit high for ball one. Check on the runner at first, almost caught Page sleeping. Gets back safe. 'Another check on Page at first. Really him. Came into this week. Here's 2 stolen bases in 4 attempts. So not afraid to steal, as here's the 1-1. Low for ball 2. 2-1 pitch to Hermes. Fastball on the outside corner. Great pitch there. Even the count at 2-2. There's some action in the Northwestern bullpen. They want to make a move the bottom half of this inning. Here's the 2-2 pitch. There goes the runner. A break ball swung on and missed. Lonadier, yes, the umpire's going to say Lonadier did just get a piece of that one. Page will go back first on the foul ball. Count will stay at 2-2. Page first, yet again back. Hermes, 2-2 pitch on the way. Another break ball, and that one's swung on and missed. A big strikeout there from Hermes. Lonadier goes down swinging. After the leadoff single, 2 out. Collected by Hermes. Parker Base, the first baseman, step in for the Rangers. That pitch, Hermes, out back to the screen. The 1 pitch, top foul for the Ranger dugout. He's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning once again after the leadoff single from Page. Third week series. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one's high. Ball 1. First thought about throwing over, and Page once again. That ball 2. To the count on base. Page over at first as they check yet again. Safely. 2-2 pitch to base, break ball. Great play by the first baseman, Kelly, diving to his left off a hop, scoops it up and tags first base to end the inning for Tigers. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on for the Rangers. We'll take a break as we head to the bottom of the second here on the Washita Sports Digital Network. Back to Brad field here in the bottom of the second. Tigers leading 2-0. Jack Cheney steps in. He fouls that one back to the screen for strike one. Van Osbury still on the mound for the Rangers. Cheney, Childers, and 3 for the Tigers this inning. Here's the 0-1, and that one's chopped up the middle. To his left, Hamakawa makes the play, rights himself, throws, and just in time to get Cheney. Good play up the middle by Hamakawa for the first out of the inning. Now Childers up for the Tigers. That one's driven into right center. Will it fall? It will, as it goes all the way to the wall. Childers has 2. He's headed for third. The relay throw is not in time, and a triple for Hayden Childers, as that one was laced in the right center field gap. Norson and Lonadier were converging on it, and Lonadier may be hurt. Right center field. Norson dove to his right and couldn't make the play. After both outfielders dove, didn't come up with it. That allowed Childers to head all the way to third for a triple. Big base hit from him. His first hit of the season. So good for Hayden Childers. The athletic trainer out checking on all the outfielders for the Rangers. Everyone seems to be okay. Good news. A great effort by Lonadier and Norson, especially as he dove to his right. But no avail. Ball bounced all the way to the wall for a triple. Infield's in for the Rangers, trailing 2-0 here in the bottom of the second, as Jared Freese stepped in for Ouachita. First pitch to Freese. He bunts. It was a squeeze play, and Childers was hung out to dry. He's in a rundown now. Will be tagged out by Page. A squeeze attempt by the Tigers. The pitch was outside. Freese couldn't get the bat on it to bunt the ball. I believe pinch hitter free will be 7 Judd Arrington. Judd Arrington, the freshman infielder for the Tigers. Play it with the count 0-1. Squeeze attempt, always a risky play. Didn't work there. Pitch outside. Free couldn't get his bat on it, and Childers nowhere to go. Just the 0-1 to Arrington. It's side, ball 1. One pitch to Arrington. Break the ball. There for strike 2. After what looks to have been a scoring opportunity for the Tigers, 2 outs, nobody on, 1-2 count to Arrington. Here's the pitch, break the ball, got him looking. Strike 3 called to end the inning for Van Osbury. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no left for the Tigers, but disappointing end to the bottom of the second. Tigers had an opportunity to tack on after the botched squeeze attempt. Young Childers out to dry. The inning comes to a close. Hermes still on the mound for the Tigers. He's had good work thus far. on 1 base hit, 2 strikeouts already in 2 innings. Will be Jake White, the catcher. Off for the Rangers, Brett Erickson. Norson, if anyone gets on, Hamakawa will come up for Northwestern. Armies keep up the good work here in the top of the third. White stepped in. Pitch to White in there for strike one. Go one on the way. Good pitch from Hermes. Now ahead to count 0-2. Put him away here. Winds, here's the 0-2 pitch. Side for ball one. To the count, breaking ball, got him looking, strike three called. A beautiful pitch there from Hermes. Front door breaking ball, got White. Hermes' third strikeout of the game. Now Erickson will step in for the Rangers. Off for second base. Break the ball in there for strike one. Fastball on the outside corner. Hermes dealing so far. Head 0-2 on White. Now ahead 0-2 on Eric. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball. Swung on and missed for strike three. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Erickson. Another strikeout for Hermes, his fourth of the day. Norson now in for the Rangers. Popped up to Childers in foul territory back to the first inning. Wines pitch on the way, breaking ball. Feeling that breaking ball this inning as that one catches the outside corner. The 0-1 on the way. Another breaking ball again on the outside corner. Hermes has been ahead to count 0-2 on all three batters this inning. To put away Norson, here's the 0-2 pitch, breaking ball, the dirt. Norson holds up, takes for ball one. Winds the 1-2 pitch. Backing out of play. Winds the 1-2 fastball. Do it again. the one and the 1-2 break ball down the right field line. It'll go into Ranger bullpen. Forson fighting hard here after falling behind in the count 0-2 on Hermes. It's on the way, popped up on the infield. Reebok calling for it. He's under it. He makes the play. So a great inning there from Hermes. Another 1-2-3 inning. 2 strikeouts and a pop-up. No runs, no hits, no errors as we head to the bottom of the third. We'll take a break with the action here on the Washita Sports Digital Network. And we're back to Rav Rogers Field. Tigers leading 2-0 as we head to the bottom of the third. It will be the top of the lineup up for Washita, Burris, Reebok, and Schrader. If anyone gets on, Kelly for Tigers. There is a new pitcher into the game for the Rangers. It is number 26, Austin Thomason for the Rangers. He relieves Van Osbury, so his day is done. 2 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 4 hits given up for Van Osbury as the first pitch is in there for a strike to Burris. Break ball from Thomason. Take 4 strike 2 by Burris. Burris flew out to center field in his first at bat back in the first inning. Up behind in the count 0-2. Here's the pitch. Side, ball 1. Two on the way in the dirt. Thomason likes to work quick, has almost a little bit of a sidearm delivery. At the very least. Well, abnormal is that going on and miss for strike 3. The bat goes flying out of Burris's hands. 1 batter and 1 strikeout for Thomason. He gets Burris swinging. Reebok now in for the Tigers. Back in the first, launched a solo home run just inside the right field foul pole to get the scoring off and running for the Tigers. And here's one's laced into the left center field gap. It's going to go all the way to the wall. It'll be a double for Reebok. He's having himself a day. A homer in the first, now a double in the third. That was a shot in the left field gap. Bonadier had no chance to cut it off. Scurried all the way to the wall, for a 1-out double. Now Schrader in for the Tigers. Single to right in his first at bat. Thomas set. Pitch on the way. The dirt. No pitch on the way by Thomason. That is on the inside corner. You count at 1-1. Block at second with one out. They check him at second. He's back safely. Erickson trying to slide in between Reebok and the bag. Good attempt, but to no avail as Reebok back safely. One pitch on the way to Schrader. Out to the left side. Page has it over to first in time to get Schrader. Reebok stays put at second. So a ground out by Schrader for the second out of this third inning. Now Cole Kelly stepping in for the Tigers. Kelly flew out center. Bottom of the first. Base hit here would be big as Kelly takes one outside for ball one. One 0 on the way. Side. Kelly in the driver's seat now, up 2-0, in the count. Base hit here would likely give the Tigers a 3-0 lead. The pitch on the way. Breaking pitch, outside corner, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 on the way. That one's in there for a strike. Count even now at 2-2. Set by Thompson. 2-2 pitch on the way. That one is on the outside corner. Strike 3 called. So Thompson picking up 2 strikeouts in the bottom half of the third inning and giving up the double, but working out of it. He comes in and does a nice job for the Rangers. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors. 1 left on in the bottom of the third. We'll take a break and have the top of the fourth for you here on the Washita Sports Digital Network. Back from Rab Rogers Field at the top of the fourth. Tigers leading 2-0. 2 runs in the bottom of the first. It's been scoreless since. With Hermes still on the mound for the Tigers. It'll be Hamakawa, Johnson, and Page up for the Rangers. And if anyone gets on, the DH, Hoffman. Hamakawa struck out swinging in his first at bat. Hermes winds and fires. That one's chopped over near the first base dugout. Strike 1. The pitch to Hamakawa. Fouled out of play. Now Hermes up 0-2 in the count. Runs and fires the 0-2 pitch. Just foul. Hamakawa stays alive. The 0-2 to Hamakawa high for ball one. Pitch by Hermes, line on a hop. Schrader has it over to first in time to get Hamakawa. Good play by Schrader on a hop, backhanded the ball. And threw over to Kelly to retire Hamakawa. Still only one base runner allowed by Hermes as we are in the top of the fourth. Johnson will step in for the Ranger. First pitch on the way, swung on and missed a big cut there by Johnson, almost lost his helmet. The 0-1 pitch, break ball a little bit low. Johnson came into this weekend series hitting .350 with a .567 slugging percentage, and with a swing like that, you can see why. Break ball, foul back and out of play. There's the 1-2 from Hermes. The dirt evens the count at 2-2. The 2-2 from Hermes. Caught foul over the dugout and out of play. He's looking to put Johnson away here. He winds and deliver. Break ball, that one's lined into center field, a base hit by Johnson. Second base runner for the Rangers. Good piece of hitting to stay back on that breaking ball and line it into center field. That'll be Marquez Page in for Northwestern. He singled to left in his first at bat. Johnson with a big lead over at first. Pitch from Hermes is in the dirt. Good block by Childers. Keep Johnson at first. Here's the set from Hermes. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball at the knees. Must have been a little bit low for ball two. Tigers really wanted that pitch. You can hear it coming from the third base dugout. Big lead by Johnson. As there's a check over at first, he's back safely. Another check on Johnson, back safely yet again. That time a little bit shorter of a lead. For at first. 2-0 the count on Page. Here's the pitch by Hermes. Breaking ball in there for a strike as Childers throws down. Johnson back yet again. Tigers really wanted to keep him close. Johnson comes into the weekend series. 4 stolen bases in 4 attempts. Here's the 2-1, fouled back to the screen, strike 2. So Hermes is even up the count. set by Hermes. 2-2 pitch on the way. In there for strike 3 on the outside corner. He catches Page looking. A big out right there from Garrett Hermes. Big strikeout. Froze Page with the fastball on the outside corner. Hermes has had the breaking ball working all morning. That time up to go with the fastball, and Page was looking for something else. So now Hoffman in for the Rangers, the DH this morning. First pitch to him's inside. Pitch away from Hermes, in there for strike 1. Hoffman popped up, to the shortstop Schrader. His first at bat. There's the 1-1 pitch. There goes Johnson from first. It's swung on and missed, and Johnson will be in there safely. The pitch was swung on and missed by Hoffman, but Johnson wiped that one with ease. He was in there fairly comfortably as the throw from Childers hopped Schrader just not in time. But Hermes ahead 1-2 on Hoffman, so 1 pitch away from retiring the side. Here's the pitch from Hermes. Fouled off. Just got a piece, did Hoffman. So he stays alive. Big at bat here. Big pitch right here. There's the 1-2 to Hoffman. That one is lined over the head of Schrader into left field. Johnson will score as the throw goes to second. So a big 2-out, 2-strike base hit from Hoffman after the stolen base by Johnson gets the Rangers on the board, cuts the lead to 2-1. Good piece of hitting by Hoffman, bearing down with 2 strikes, facing that one into left field for an RBI single. So Preston Lonadier now up for the Rangers as that breaking ball's on the outside corner for strike 1. Lonadier struck out swinging his first at bat. Go 1 from Hermes, breaking ball into center field. Dean is there, he's under it, and he makes the play. So Hermes retires the side, but not before 2 singles and a stolen base. Allows the Rangers to get on the board and cut the lead in half for Ouachita. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th, and we'll take a break on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. And we're here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Tigers leading 2-1 after the 2-out two-strike base hit in the top half of the fourth by Blake Hoffman. It'll be Mitchum, Steen, and Cheney up this inning for the Tigers as Thomason's first pitch is swung on and missed. Fouled at the plate. Count now 0-2. Going on and missed by Mitchum, so a pair of good breaking balls gets Mitchum swinging for the first out here in the bottom of the fourth. Now Lewis Steen up for Tigers. Big RBI single. Back in the bottom of the first as that one's in there for strike one. Thomason working quick as the 0-1's on the way. Slide into center field. Back goes Lonadier. He's there and makes the play. Two quick outs by Thomason. Jackson Cheney now in for the Tigers. First pitch, front door breaking ball for strike one. Thomas's arm slot, he loves that breaking pitch, and it's tough to hit, especially the right-handed hitters, as that fastball swung on and missed for strike two. There's the 0-2 on the way. Dirt for ball one. Another one in the dirt, 2-2 the count. Boy, does Thomason like to get it and go. He's in a rhythm right now, you can tell. Here's the 2-2 on the way. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Throw over by White. Complete the play. And Cheney striked out swinging. So a quick inning by Thomason, getting two strikeouts and a flyout. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left for the Tigers. We'll head to the top of the fifth, and we'll take a break on the Washita Sports Digital Network.
In the number 2 position on our top 30 countdown this week, here's In Your Hands. Hey, are you trying to kill us both?
What?
Are you aware that on average there are almost 10 texting and driving deaths each day?
No, that's awful.
Yeah, it is awful, so don't do it. The text can wait.
Thanks.
Anytime. And now...
Remember, the text can wait.
First, they said cigarettes were safe. We know how that turned out. Now, they say they didn't market e-cigarettes to teens. Fact, more than 1 in 4 high school students are vaping, and 80% say their first e-cigarette was flavored. Vaping is harmful to developing brains. The reason we think vaping is safe? Marketing. Same lies, different day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.
Back here in the top of the fifth, Garrett Hermes still on the mound for the Tigers as Washita holds a 2-1 lead. Hermes working on the mound for the Tigers. It'll be Parker Bass leading off this inning for the Rangers. Hermes' first pitch on the way, and it is lined into the right center field gap. It'll be cut off by Steen. That will hold Bass to a single. Good play by Steen in the outfield. Get the ball back in. Hold Bass at first. They're starting to get a little bit better swings on Hermes here the second time through the lineup. Jake White now up for Northwestern. Struck out and looking back in the third inning. There's the pitch on the way. Tried to hold back but couldn't. That one was swung on and missed. Tigers really need this game. They're looking to salvage a game here of this weekend series. The 0-1 by Hermes. White squared the bunt, pulled back, takes it for ball one. The 1-1, the runner goes, and that one's popped up on the infield. Burris backing up. He has it. A tough play for Burris, as Mitchum was in deep right field. Would have been an easier play for him to call off Burris, but second baseman ended up making the play to retire White for the first out of the inning. Brett Erickson now up for the Rangers. Struck out swinging back in the third. Set by Hermes. Pitch on the way. A good fastball on the outside corner. The 0-1 break ball, squares the bunt, he gets it down. Childers over to first, he makes the play. So the sacrifice bunt by Erickson advances base to second. Good play by Childers to pounce on that one. Throw Erickson out. That'll set up Norson for a chance at an RBI with 2 outs and a runner on second. Here's the pitch by Hermes, in at the knees for strike one. They're scored in the fourth on a 2-out base hit. Hermes, you don't want the same thing to happen here. Pitch on the way, breaking ball. There it is, a 2-out base hit. They're going to send base. The throw from left field won't be in time as base scores, and another 2-out base hit by the Rangers. Tied this game up at 2. It was Hoffman in the fourth and Norson here in the fifth with the RBI singles for the Rangers, both coming with 2 out. So we have a brand new ball game tied at 2 here in the fifth. Hugo Hamakawa now up for the Rangers. 0 for 2 today, struck out and grounded out. He'll step in. Pitch to Hamakawa. Inside corner for strike one. The 0-1 pitch to Hamakawa. That one's inside. 1-1. One from Hermes, breaking ball. That one floats in there. The backdoor curveball gets Hermes ahead in the count, 1-2. Would love to put Hamakawa away right here and get the Tigers back to the plate, looking to get the lead right back. Here's the 1-2 on the way. Swung on and missed. It's dropped by Childress. He throws to Kelly. Completes the play to retire Hamakawa. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left for the Rangers. But they tie the game at 2. here in the top of the fifth. Tigers coming to bat. They'll look to regain the lead. We take a break on the Washita Sports Digital Network.
I've heard people say, "Oh, a cheetah."
Oh, Wichita.
Achita.
Oh, a cheetah.
Is it pronounced Oakita?
Searching for Washita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Washita.
Washita.
How would you pronounce it?
Washita.
It's Washita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Washita, people. It's Washita.
Washita.
Here in the bottom of the fifth, Tigers coming to bat. Tied at 2 after the 2-out RBI single in the top half of the inning by Dylan Norson. We have a brand new ball game here from Rav Rogers Field. It'll be Hayden Childers leading things off for the Tigers. Judd Arrington on deck. And Burris up after them. Childers picked up his first hit of the season in his first at bat, a triple into the right center field gap. Gave Washita a good scoring opportunity. He's hit in the back by that one. So Thomason starts this inning out with a hit by pitch. We'll see if the Tigers can solve Thomason. He's been tough, especially to the right-handed hitters with that sweeping breaking ball that he has. It is tough to hit. Arrington now in for the Tigers. Struck out and looked at his first at bat. Here's the pitch. He squares the bunt. Pulls back, and it's outside for ball one. Second baseman and third baseman charging hard. Charging very hard, but pickoff attempt over to Childers. He's back safely. Can't remember a time where I've seen a second baseman charge that hard to the plate for a bunt attempt. Here's the pitch. The runner goes. It swung on and missed. The throw is in time to get Childers, so he's caught stealing. As the pitch was swung on and missed, Childers is caught stealing, and that's the third out of the game Tigers have made on the bases. Thomason now from the windup, the 1-1 count, as that one is flown down the left field line. It'll fall fair for a base hit in the corner. Johnson will get it in, but not before a double by Arrington. Boy, would that have been nice to come one pitch earlier before Childers was thrown out stealing. But still a big double by Arrington. The Tigers have a runner in scoring position with one out for the top of the lineup in Burris. Thomason's first pitch, side for ball one. The 1-0 on the way, the dirt. So Burris ahead in the count, 2-0. Tigers with an opportunity to grab the lead back. Strike called on Burris. Here's the 2-1 from Thomason. Top to the left side, fielded by Page. And the throw pulls a base off the first base bag. Page threw on the run, but pulled base off the bag, so Burris will reach what will likely be an E5. And Ranger head coach Ryan Bowen wants an explanation. He thought that Base's foot was still on the bag. He's not going to change anyone's mind as they will stick with the call of safe. Scoreboard says that that was a base hit, so no error. It'll be a base hit for Burris. And Reebok, the hottest hitter of the day for the Tigers, now with a big opportunity with runners on first and second, one out here in the bottom of the fifth. If you're Washita, this is just the man you want up. Kickoff attempt as Harrington's back safe. Not only is Reebok the hottest hitter of the day, he's a left-hander. That's what you want against a pitcher like Thomason, that sweeping break ball. First pitch on the way, and there for strike one. The 0-1 to Reebok. Fouled back to the screen, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Big spot here for Washita. Here's the 0-2 to Reebok. Just gets the piece and fouls it back to the screen. Set by Thomason. Pitch on the way. Just outside. A tough take by Reebok, but a good one. 1-2 now the count. Here's the 1-2 to Reebok. Grounded over to Erickson at second. Over to Hamakalet for one. And that's all they'll get is no throw to base as Reebok hustled down the line. So Arrington over to third on the fielder's choice. Burris out at second. Reebok reaches on the fielder's choice. Bringing up D.W. Schrader with two out. Here's the pitch. A little bit low for ball one. Tigers with runners on the corners, two out. 2-2 game here in the bottom of the fifth. Set by Thomason. Here is the pitch. Fouled back. Count at 1-1. Big at bat here by Schrader as the pitch is on the way. Chop to the left side. Page has it on the run. He throws, and this time Base keeps his foot on the bag. And Thomason gets out of the first and third jam. Tigers fail to score in the bottom of the fifth. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left for the Tigers. Army's still on the mound for Washita. Rangers with More comfortable at bats as this game has progressed. Second time through the lineup. Now on the third time through the lineup is Johnson, Page, and Hoffman will be up for Northwestern here in the top of the sixth. Recap the scoring for you. Back in the bottom of the first, a home run by Reebok got things going for the Tigers. Then a two-out base hit by Steen put the second run on the board for Ouachita. A couple of two-out base hits in the fourth. One by Hoffman and one by Norson for the Rangers. The fifth tied this game at 2 as we're now in the top of the sixth. Johnson in for the Rangers. The first pitch is outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 from Hermes. Foul it off. Third baseline. One by Hermes. Line tight, 2-1. Line and the 2-1 on the way. Up the middle to his right. Burris on the run makes the play. A great play by Burris. Up the middle. On the run, throws Johnson out. Sun peeks through the clouds now. Beautiful day for the time being here at Rab Rogers Field. Marquez Page up for the Rangers, singled in the second and struck out looking in the fourth. First pitch on the way, in there for strike 1. The 0-1 on the way. Fastball, big cut, going on and missed by Page. He's ahead in the count, 0-2. Break ball. On the way for ball 1. The 1-2 pitch by Hermes. Out back to the screen. To the count on Page. Fastball high for ball 2. Two pitch, break ball just a bit low, and a good take by Page. Run the count full at 3-2. Don't want to lose him here if you're Hermes. The one, the payoff pitch on the way, fastball. Fouled back, and we'll do it again. The line, the full count pitch on the way. Fastball into center field. Back goes Steen. Still going back at the track, at the wall. It's gone. A 1-out solo shot by Marquez Page. The Rangers have a 3-2 lead. What a shot by Page over the center field wall. Came into the weekend with 4 home runs, slugging .680 on the season. He has some pop. Now Hoffman up for the Rangers. That one's on the outside corner for strike 1. The 0-1 by Hermes. I think that got a piece of Hoffman. No, they're going to say that it hit. The home plate umpire said foul ball, so I believe his call was that the ball hit the knob of the bat, but we're going to check with the first base umpire, see what he has to say about it. Hoffman walking over to first is standing on first base, so you have to figure he thinks he was hit by it. Coach Howard's coming out, and we're going to have a conversation with the home plate umpire. He did signal foul ball. You hear him say foul ball immediately. But I believe now they're making the call that it was a hit by pitch. That's what we're going to say. It was a hit by pitch. So a hit by pitch on Hoffman. Bring Lonadier up to the plate with 1 out and a runner on first. Here's some action in the Tiger bullpen. Hermes will now work out at the stretch. Pitch on the way. Foul off and out of play. Here's the set, the 0-1, breaking ball. Foul towards the Tiger dugout, so Hermes ahead 0-2 on Lonadier. On first, 1 out. Rangers lead 3-2 after the home run by Page. The 0-2 pitch to Lonadier. Breaking ball on the left field line. It'll hook foul and out of play. Let's check on the runner at first. Hoffman, he's back safely. Hermes breezed through the lineup the first time through. But as I've mentioned, the second and third time through, the Rangers have started to get a little bit better swings on him. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball to left field. Back is Burris. He makes the play. Throws it back into Schrader. Good job by Hermes. Getting Lonadier to fly out. 1 more out. Hermes will be out of this inning. Coach Howard making his way out to the mound, wanting to talk to Hermes. Maybe saying this is your last batter regardless of what happens. Parker base will be up for the Rangers. Grounded to third and singled back in the 5th. We're going to have a pitching change. So Burris will exit, Hermes will exit. Five and 2/3 thrown by Hermes. He's still responsible for the runner on first. And Caleb Donahoe, the sophomore left-hander, will be coming in for the Tigers. Donahoe so far this season, 5.06 ERA, 8 appearances, 1-0 on the year. 10 2/3 innings pitched, 14 strikeouts, 6 walks. Coach Howard wanting to bring the left-hander Donahoe in to face left-hander Bass. As I mentioned, Bass grounded over to Kelly at first back in the second inning, then singled in the fifth and scored Rangers' second run of the game. Donahoe looking to work out of trouble. Only a runner on first, that is Hoffman, was hit by a pitch, allowing him to reach first base. Couple more warm-up tosses for Donahoe. Now we're set for action. So Bass stepping in for the Rangers. Coach Howard wanting the lefty-lefty matchup, Donahoe against Bass. Donahoe sets. Long look, here's the pitch. The outside corner for strike one. Set for Donahoe, the 0-1. Check. Hoffman over at first. No one on the way from Donahoe, swung and missed by Bass. So ahead in the count 0-2. One pitch away from getting out of the inning. Here's the set by Donahoe. And the 0-2 pitch. Break ball in the dirt. It gets away from Childers. Hoffman to second, thought about going to third, but Childers now with the ball. Force Hoffman to stop on the wild pitch. Now looking to get his sign. Now with the runner at second. Here's the set. A 1-2 pitch on the way. Another breaking ball in the dirt. This time Childers keeps it in front of him. Don't want to allow another 2-out RBI single to the Ranger. Here's the set by Donahoe. 2-2 pitch. Just got a piece, did Bass. He stays alive. Crowd getting into it a little bit here as the 2-2 pitch is upcoming from Donahoe. Here it comes. Side. Counts run full. 3-2. Here's the set by Donahoe. Payoff pitch on the way. In the dirt, ball 4. Donahoe ahead the count. 0-2. But base works a walk here with 2 outs in the 6th. That'll bring in Jake White. Here with runners on first, second, and 2 out. White struck out looking and popped up to second. Here's the pitch by Donahoe, and they're going to call a balk on Donahoe. Call a balk on Donahoe. Sure what Donahoe did to signal the balk, but we're going to have a new pitcher. Tell you who that pitcher is as soon as I can get a look at the number. It'll be number 10, Cooper Timmons. In for the Tigers. While he warms up, we're going to take a break. Second and third with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th for the Tigers, and we'll take a break on the Washita Sports Digital Network.
I've heard people say, oh, a cheetah.
Oh, Wichita.
Achita.
Oh, a cheetah.
Is it pronounced Oakita?
Searching for Washita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Washita.
Washita. Washita.
How would you pronounce it?
Washita.
Washita.
It's Washita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Washita, people. It's Washita.
Washita.
And we're back from Rab Rogers Field. Cooper Timmons now into the game to pitch for the Tigers. Coming into a second and third 2-out jam here in the top of the 6th. You look at how these base runners got on for the Rangers. A hit by pitch to Hoffman, a walk to base, and then a balk allowed the 2 runners to move up to second and third. So no base hit to allow these runners to get on as the first pitch is in there for a strike called. Rangers did grab the lead earlier in this inning on the home run by Marquez Page over the center field fence. Give Northwestern a 3-2 lead. Here's the pitch by Timmons. Outside for ball 1. I apologize for the graphics problems that we're having. Technical difficulties. We're working to get those fixed for you. Hopefully we can have those back for you shortly. Count is 1-1 on catcher Jake White. 2 outs. Here in the top of the 6th, Tigers trail 3-2 with runners on second and third. Timmons looking to work out of this jam. Here's the set. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed. Now 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. Set by Timmons. A big pitch coming here. The 1-2 pitch is outside. Evens the count at 2-2. Base hit would extend the lead for the Ranger. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. A big fastball there by Timmons. Gets the Tigers out of the inning, but not before a home run gives the Rangers a 3-2 lead. A home run by Page. The Rangers lead 3-2 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. We'll take a break on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. And back from Rav Rogers Field. Tigers trail 3-2 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Austin Thomason still on the mound for the Rangers. He's done a great job. For Northwestern coming in, relieving Dylan Van Osbury. Really shutting down the Tigers offense. Leading off for Ouachita, it will be number 15, Cole Kelly. Pitch on the way, and it's grounded to Erickson at second. He makes the play over to base at first, and Kelly grounds out. Up here, Mitchum up for the Tigers. 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the 4th. The 1-0 pitch from Thomason. Breaking ball floats just inside. Tyre's been given that call all morning, but that time says that one was a ball. So the 2-0 on the way. Chop to the left side. Hamakawa on the short hop. Throws. Gets Mitchum. Good play by Hamakawa on the short hop. Thought Page may cut him off, but the play was made to retire Mitchum. Lewis Steen now up for the Tigers. RBI single back in the 1st. Flew out to center in the 4th. Pitch from Thomason. Strike called. Here's the 0-1. Dean offered at that one. Breaking ball by Thomason is tough. Dean behind in the count 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball into right center field. That one will be caught on the run by Norson. A good play to his right in the right center field gap. He makes the play, and the side's retired here in the bottom of the 6th. No runs, no hits, no errors. Tigers still trail 3-2 as we head to the top of the 7th on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
As a student athlete in college, I first got involved with the NCAA at the national level. It was through the Student Athlete Advisory Committee that gave me an opportunity to advocate on behalf of all student athletes, to affect change and to make an impact. The NCAA is giving the student athlete a platform to voice their concerns and to be able to advocate for what's going to affect their well-being. The policies that are being put in place are speaking towards academics, they're speaking towards well-being, they're speaking towards fairness, creating a culture so that the student athletes have the best experiences possible.
And we're back to Rab Rogers Field. Tigers trailing 3-2 in the top of the 7th. There'll be Timmons still on the mound for Ouachita. Worked out of trouble in the top of the 6th. Getting Jake White, the catcher, to strike out. And stranding 2 runners at second and third. Be the second baseman, Brett Erickson, leading off. Norston and Hamakawa behind him, and Daskel Johnson if anyone gets on. Erickson is 0 for 1 today. Struck out swinging in the third and laid down a sacrifice bunt back in the 5th. Timmons going from the stretch. Pitch on the way is on the outside corner. Strike 1. Pitch on the way. That one's blowing into center field. Steen is there. He makes the play for the first out of the inning. Devin Norson now up for the Rangers. One for 3 today, but picked up a big 2-out RBI single in the 5th to tie this game at 2. It's on the way to Norson's outside. The 1-0 from Timmons. Dirt, ball 2. Side, ball 3. Timmons behind in the count 3-0. Norson. One's in there for a strike. One pitch. Here to right field. Mitchum is there. Didn't even have to move. Makes the play. A pair of flyouts. And Hugo Hamakawa will step in. 0 for 3 today with 2 strikeouts and a ground out back in the 4th. First pitch to Hamakawa outside. The 1-0 on and missed. One pitch, fouled back to the screen. 1 strike away from ending the 7th, allowing the Tigers to come to the plate. Bottom half of the inning, it will be Cheney, Childers, and Arrington up for the Tigers. There's the 1-2 to Hamakawa. High and away for ball 2. Two count, foul back. Paula battling with Timmons here. 2-2 pitches on the way. Here to left field. Back goes Burris. He's at the track and he makes the play. So a fly out to left, a fly out to center, and a fly out to right. Gets Timmons out of the top of the 7th. We'll go to the bottom half of the inning on the Washita Sports Digital Network.
Directions to Washita Baptist University.
Bottom of the 7th. Cheney, Childers, and Arrington will be up this inning for the Tigers. If anyone gets on, it'll be Cade Burris for Washita. Austin Thomason still on the mound for Northwestern, and boys, he done a fantastic job. Relieved Van Osbury in the 3rd, and he's shut down the Tigers ever since. His breaking ball has really been tough for Washita to handle. With a breaking ball like that, it makes your fastball seem about 5 to 8 miles an hour faster. Here's the 1-0 pitch, chopped to the left side. Page has it. Takes his time to first in the dirt, and it gets past base. So a misplay by Page. Cheney reaches on the air. First error of the game made by either team. We've seen Page struggle a little bit at 3rd this morning. A couple of wild throws that have made base have to work over there at first. That time, that one was just too hot to handle. So now Childers up for the Tigers. First pitch to him is out of play. Here could be just what the doctor ordered for the Tigers. Pitch on the way to Childers is a little number to second. Flip the Hamakawa for 1 on to first 2, a double play. Childers grounds out into the 4-6-3 double play. That one hurts. Bring up Judd Arrington, now with 2 outs and nobody on here in the 7th. Pitch Thomason, the outside corner. There's some action in the Ranger bullpen. A couple pitchers just playing a little bit of catch out there, getting a little toss in. Nothing too serious out there right now, though, as that one's fouled off for the Tiger dugout. The 0-2 pitch to Arrington outside. 2 to Arrington. Dubbed off towards the first base dugout. The 1-2. Fastball freezes Arrington. Was undoubtedly sitting on the sweeping breaking ball, but the fastball froze Arrington to retire the side in the bottom of the 7th. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and nobody left for the Tigers. We'll go to the top of the 8th. Tigers trailing 3-2 on the Washita Sports Digital Network.
There's a place to share gossip about the office party fun, and a place to share the story you tell everyone. There's a place to share a laugh about when things went wrong, and a place to share the video of you dancing to your song. There's a place to share spare change, lunch, and your time. But we could all be better at sharing how we're feeling inside. 76% of employees have struggled with at least one issue that affected their mental health. When you share, you're not alone.
Timmons still on the mound for the Tigers, as he'll face Daskel Johnson, Marquez Page, and Blake Hoffman if anyone gets on Preston Lonadier for the Rangers. Middle of the order coming up for Northwestern. Going to be a big inning for the Tigers as they trail 3-2. And with the way Thomason is looking on the mound for Northwestern, you don't want to allow the Rangers to score any more. Want to stay within striking distance. This middle of the Rangers order is very tough. Johnson and Page particularly. Two came into this weekend series both slugging well over 550. Page slugging 680 on the year. Just went up this morning with the home run he shot over the center field fence in the top of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to Johnson. That one's laced into left field. Burris will cut it off. It'll be a single by Johnson. So he's 2 for 4 on the day. That brings up Page. You don't want anyone on base for him. 2 for 3 on the day. A single in the 2nd. Struck out looking in the 4th. Then solo shot over the center field fence back in the 6th. There is action in the Tiger bullpen. A left-hander and a right-hander warming up for Washita. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Side. One to be careful with Page here. 2-0 pitch is on the way. Chopped foul. Set by Timmons. 2-1. The dirt. Page ahead in the count 3-1. Here's the pitch. It's popped up. Will it stay in play? Kelly's over. I think he has room. Now the second baseman, Arrington, comes over. And the play was made, I believe. I believe it was caught by Arrington. But as he slid, he spiked Kelly in the leg. Hopefully he's not too shaken up. I think Arrington's okay, but Kelly trying to walk it off a little bit. It was a great play by Arrington, sliding in foul territory to make the play. And a big out is Page. The best hitter for the Rangers is the one that retired. Kelly's okay. So is Arrington. So, good news for the Tigers. Make it even better, they've retired Marcus Page. So that'll bring up Blake Hoffman for the Rangers. He's 1 for 2. Popped up short in the second, singled. 2-out RBI single over the head of Schrader in the fourth, then was hit by a pitch in the sixth. One out, runner at first. Here in the top of the eighth, Tigers trailing 3-2. Timmons sets. Pitch to Hoffman's outside. Got to keep an eye on Johnson over at first. Already a stolen base here this morning. Check over on Johnson. It gets away from Kelly, but not far enough. Johnson will hold it first. Looked in, get the sign. He sets. And here's the 1-0. Outside for ball 2. Here's the pitch. There goes the runner. That one is fouled out of play. Two and one the count on Hoffman. Pitch is on the way. He did offer at the breaking ball in the dirt, so a good pitch by Timmons evens the count at 2-2. The pitch by Timmons freezes Hoffman for strike 3. A fastball on the outside corner. Timmons' second strikeout. Now Preston Lonadier will come up for Northwestern. Pitch on the way. There goes Johnson as that one's into center field. It will fall at the feet of Steen, and that's going to allow Johnson to head to the plate. The throw on the way from Steen. It is off the mark, and it allows Johnson to score as Lonadier is into second on the throw. Johnson scores as the ball got away from Steen. Lonadier advances on the throw, allowing the Rangers to grab a 4-2 lead. Another 2-out RBI single for the Rangers. Parker Base stepping in for Northwestern here with 2 out. Pitch as that one's chopped up the middle. It will be through into center field, and Lonadier will score. Just like that, the Rangers have a 5-2 lead. Ball was not hard hit at all, just found a hole, and it just squeaked past Schrader and Arrington into center field, and it allowed Grenadier to score. Ball had been kept on the infield. Grenadier would have had to hold at third. Jake White now up as he swings and misses at a breaking ball. Here's the 0-1. That one's popped up and out of play. Here's the 0-2 in the dirt. There goes base for second. The throw by Childers goes into center field, so base will advance to second on the wild pitch. Here's the set by Timmons. Really need to work out of this one as the 1-2's on the way. Swing and a miss. Tigers finally bring it in to the top of the 8th, but not before 2 runs score for the Rangers and extend their lead to 5-2. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th as the Tigers look to cut into this lead here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Baseball for me just kind of was the glue that kept my family together. I feel like I was able to come here and get my triple major as well as play a super high level of baseball against some of the best players in the country. There's a lot of options here in Division II with a lot of great ball players and a lot of great people, and they make sure that they give you every opportunity to succeed on and off the field.
It's an ordinary day. Stephanie's driving home from school, like she does every day. Since she's almost home, she takes a quick glance at her phone, like she does every day. She arrives safely, like she does every day. It's another ordinary day. But then, something out of the ordinary happens. Distracted driving kills.
At the time, I just wasn't thinking. I used social media to vent. I wish I would have thought about the effects of scaring people. I didn't mean for that to happen. People took it as a terrorist threat.
And we're back from Rab Rogers Field. Tigers have the top of the order up, trailing 5-2 in the bottom of the 8th inning. Burris, Reebok, and Schrader this inning for the Tigers. That's a good start as that one's lined into right field for a base hit by Burris. Leadoff single, looking to cut into this lead, only with 2 more at-bats in this one. Thomason still on the mound for the Rangers, has done an outstanding job coming in relief of Van Osprey. Really shut down the Tigers. I believe have a conference at the mound with Coach Ryan Bowen. We will have a new pitcher, but what a job by Austin Thomason of the Rangers, as a lefty will be brought in to face Reebok. We'll see who that is. Will be number 20, Grant French, left-handed pitcher for the Rangers. He will face Reebok when we get back after this break on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. And we're back from Rab Rogers Field. Grant French on the pitch for the Rangers, relieving Austin Thomason, who did an outstanding job coming in relief in the third inning. Only allowing 4 base hits for the Tigers and no runs to score. Grant French on the year with an 8.10 ERA in 10 innings pitched, 15 strikeouts, and 2 walks. So definitely a strikeout power pitcher on the mound for the Rangers against the home run power hitter at the plate in Reebok for the Tigers. Burris is at first for the Tigers with nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th. Here's the pitch to Reebok in there for strike 1. Here's the set by French, the 0-1. Get past White and goes back to the screen. That will allow Burris to advance on the wild pitch. The Tigers now with a runner on second and nobody out. Use a big base hit here from Reebok. Here's the 1-1. There for strike 2. French ahead in the count. That, and here's the pitch. The dirt evens the count at 2-2. Two-two pitch by French. Swung on and missed. French gets Reebok for the first out. That'll bring up C.W. Schrader. 1 for 3 in this one. Scored the Tigers' second run back in the first inning. Looking for another base hit right here. There it is, up the middle. A base hit. They'll hold Burris at third with 1 out. Now the ball is bobbled in center field, and that will allow Burris to score. So Burris scores on the air by Lonadier in center. RBI, a big single, by Schrader. No RBI because of the air in center. But Schrader with a big base hit for the Tigers. That'll bring up Cole Kelly. Pitch is on the outside corner for strike 1. Keep this rally going. Pitch is a little bit low for ball 1. Tigers trailing now 5-3, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 8th, 1-1 the count on Kelly. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball on the inside corner. Here's the set by French. 1-2 to Kelly, the dirt. Two-two pitch on the way for French. Over to first base. steps on the bag and gets Kelly. Schrader advances to second on the fielder's choice. Now 2 outs. Pierce Mitchum stepping in with a runner on second. It would be a huge base hit for the Tigers to cut the lead to 1. Here's the pitch. Out back for strike 1. Here's the set by French. The 0-1 on the way. Base into right center field. Back goes Lonadier. He will make the play diving in the gap, and that is an enormous catch for the Rangers. Would have easily been 2 for Mitchum, likely 3, and would have scored. Schrader from second and cut the Ranger lead to 1. What a play by Lonadier in the right center field gap to retire Mitchum. But the Tigers get 1. 1 run on 2 hits with 1 error and 1 left on for the Tigers. In the bottom of the 8th, we'll go to the top of the 9th. Tigers still trailing by 2 on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 campuses because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement, they make a difference. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Student athlete in college, I first got involved with the NCAA at the national level. It was through the Student Athlete Advisory that gave me an opportunity to advocate on behalf of all students to affect change and to make an impact. NCAA is giving the student athlete a platform to voice their concerns and to be able to advocate for what's going to affect their well-being. Policies that are being put in place are speaking towards they're speaking towards well-being. They're speaking creating a culture so that the student athletes have the best experience possible.
9-1-2 up for the Rangers here in the top of the 9th as they lead 5-3 over the Tigers. Erickson in for Northwestern as he swings over that breaking ball for strike 1. Timmons still on the mound for Ouachita. Tigers look to hold the Rangers at 5 right here in the top of the 9th. Hopefully we'll have an opportunity to mount a comeback here in the bottom half of the inning. Timmons is set. The 0-1 on the way. Squares the bunt right back to Timmons on the mound. He throws to Kelly at first and gets Erickson, for the first out. Dylan Norson now up, 1 for 4 on the day. Timmons is set. First pitch to Norson. Bounces at the plate for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. In at the knees for strike 1. One from Timmons, popped up. Harrington's under it. He'll make the play for the second out. Yugo Hamakawa now in for the Rangers. 0 for 4 on the day with 2 strikeouts. Pick up his first hit. Final game of this series. Bone to shallow right. Back goes Arrington. He has it. So an easy 1-2-3 inning for Timmons. As the Tigers will look to mount a comeback here in the bottom of the ninth. We'll take a break on the Washita Sports Digital Network.
First, they said cigarettes were safe. We know how that turned out. Now, they say they didn't market e-cigarettes to teens. Fact, more than 1 in 4 high school students are vaping, and 80% say their first e-cigarette was flavored. Vaping is harmful to developing brains. The reason we think vaping is safe? Marketing. Same lies, different day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.
Back from Rad Rogers Field here in the bottom of the ninth. Tigers trailing 5-3, need 2 to tie, 3 to win it here in the bottom half. As a new pitcher is on the mound for the Rangers, it is number 10, Caleb Honey. Coming into this weekend, Honey with a .90 ERA in 10 innings, only allowing 1 earned run on 12 strikeouts with an opponent's batting average of 200. So a very good pitcher, looking to close this one out for the Rangers here in the bottom of the ninth to complete the sweep of the Tigers this weekend. It will be Steen, Cheney, and Childers looking to mount a rally for the Tigers. If anyone gets on, Judd Arrington for Washita. Steen on the afternoon is 1 for 3. A big RBI single back in the first. Fly out to center and a fly out to right. The fourth and the sixth. So here's Steen looking to get it going for the Tigers. Need a base runner to have a chance. Here's the first pitch from Honey. Break the ball, front door, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Another break ball is popped up foul and out of play. Seen behind in the count, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Outside and low for ball 1. Here's the 1-2 by Honey. Popped up foul and out of play. Here's the set, the 1-2 from Honey. Behind Steen. Almost hit him, but it'll be ball 2. Set by Honey, 2-2 on the way. Breaking ball outside. So Steen has worked the count full at 3-2. The leadoff walk would be huge here for the Tigers. Once again, got to have a man on base to have a chance. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Grounded into left field for a base hit. Good job by Steen after being behind in the count, 0-2. Works it full, then comes up with a big single. Now Jackson Cheney up for the Tigers. Oh for 3 on the day. The pitch by Honey is fouled out of play. Next one from Honey's break ball, swung on and missed. Cheney down in the count, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch, breaking ball into center field. Will it fall? It will at the feet of Lonadier. So back-to-back singles to lead off this bottom of the ninth. And the Tigers are in business with the tying run on first and nobody out. Aiden Childers now up, looking to continue the rally for the Tigers. 1 for 2 on the day with a triple in the second inning. Triple right here would be huge for Ouachita. A base hit of any sort. Here's the pitch to Childers, squares the bunt outside for ball 1. Tigers looking to mount a comeback and salvage the last game of this weekend series. Here's the 1-0 to Childers. He squares the bunt. Another one outside. Throw back to the runner, and he is safe. The ball got away. That was very dangerous by Cheney. Got to be careful on the base paths not to get picked off. Tigers have already made 3 outs on the base paths in this game alone. But now the count 2-0 on Childers. Conference on the mound looking to relax Honey a little bit. As I mentioned, coming into this weekend, had a .9 ERA in 10 innings pitched with 12 strikeouts. So a very good pitcher. But now in a big jam with runners on first and second and a 2-0 count on Childers with nobody out. Here's the 2-0 to Childers. He squares the bunt again, gets it down, back to Honey. He'll take his time, throw to first, and Childers is out, but he does his job, advancing the runners to second and third. With 1 out and Arrington coming to the plate. And it will be a pinch hitter, excuse me. It will not be Arrington, it will be Blake Tubbs. The pinch hitter for the Tigers. Base hit here would tie this game. 1 out, runners on second and third. The pitch to Tubbs is swung on and missed. Tigers trailing 5-3 here in the bottom of the ninth. The 0-1 pitch by Honey. Blown into shallow right field. Norson is under it. He makes the catch. The runner from third will not attempt to score. As the Tigers are now down to their last out with Cade Burris at the plate. Two outs, runners on second and third. Tigers trail 5-3 here in the bottom of the ninth. Burris at the plate. First pitch from Honey is right down the middle for strike one. Burris is 2 for 4 on the afternoon. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Out of play, and Honey's ahead in the count, 0-2. The count. Tigers down to their last strike. Here's the pitch from Honey. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Strike 3, and that brings an end to this one. The Tigers falling to the Rangers this afternoon, 5-3. Not able to salvage this final game of the weekend series and being swept by the Rangers. Tigers jumped out to a 2-0 lead back in the first inning. A home run from Reebok and an RBI single by Steen. The Tigers have a 2-0 lead. But then the Rangers fought back. A couple of RBI singles with 2 outs in the 4th and 5th. A home run by Page in the 6th. And then 2 more runs in the 8th. Grabbed them a 5-2 lead. The Tigers looked to fight back in the bottom of the 8th. Scored a run on the single from Schrader. Then had their first 2 on here in the bottom of the 9th, but couldn't fight back on Honey, falling 5-3 this afternoon. Tigers fall to 5-15, 3-12 in conference play. They will be back in action here at Rab Rogers Field on Friday, April 2nd to face the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys. That game will start at 3 p.m. on Friday, April 2nd. So for the entire Washita Sports Digital Network crew, I'm Preston Crowder. Once again, the Tigers fall 5-3 to the Rangers this afternoon at Rab Rogers Field. Thank you for watching and have a blessed afternoon.
Washita Baptist University is located in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. It's just about an hour north of Texarkana off I-30. We're just minutes from trails, lake, bluff. Cool. We're an easy weekend trip from Memphis, Northwest Arkansas, and Dallas, and only 30 minutes from Hot Springs and just an hour from Rock. While we have a rich social life here on campus, students will also take advantage of the many locations within a short driving distance for a weekend trip, whether it's to go home or to take a social weekend with friends.
It's been really nice to be able to get away for a week. Little Rock, bigger cities like Dallas. This time last year, I went to a concert that was in Nashville, and it wasn't that bad of a drive going all the way from there to Arkadelphia.
What's really great about coming from Dallas, having friends that live in Arkansas, is that I get to show them around Dallas, which is a lot of fun because I get to show them my favorite coffee shop. They try new drinks. They go to places that they've never been before. The best part about going to Dallas for just a weekend trip is that you don't feel like you wasted a lot of time on the drive over there. The drive to my house is 3.5 hours. We don't have to go 10 hours to go somewhere fun. Another great city in Arkansas is Little Rock, and it's just an hour north, so it's not too far of a drive. And the best part about it is that I feel like every time I am in Little Rock, and anytime I spend time there, it definitely reminds me of home a little bit more.
One thing that's been really important to me is not just finding things to do, but it's been more about who I do these with. There's just lots of little things that you don't necessarily realize that are going to have such a big impact on you.
Whether you're from Texas, Colorado, California, across the nation, or around the globe, there's going to be plenty to keep you busy here at Washita Baptist.